Now, one of the next steps for the camper build is to attach the camper shell to the trailer frame. Probably the most important step you can do, I suppose, because if you skip this, well, it'll be lying on the freeway somewhere. So what we have on this trailer is some coped brackets that are welded onto the frame that accept standard 2x4 framing lumber, as you can see right there. It has a little lip that's bent over underneath, though it's not really used, just to stop the thing from falling out. We've drilled a hole through the trailer and through the bracket. And what we need to do now is we're going to grab the fresh pieces of lumber, drill a hole through the piece of wood, and then we're going to use a pin that will go through the bracket through the trailer frame. We're going to do the same thing over here, and then there's two in the rear which will have the same thing done to them. Now, on our next version of this trailer, we'll most likely line up the studs on the inside, you can see that hole pattern, with these brackets, so that we can drill a couple more holes and bring the number of attachment points all the way up to the piece of the wood, just to make it as strong as possible. We're in the final stages here. We are coping out some of this right here to accommodate a bolt at the very end of each trailer tip. Cutting 4 of them. Other doorknob's been installed. Under here, I took off 2 brackets. You can see those holes there and over there. And I moved them to the rear of the trailer. That's because we're going to have 4 little stems sticking right there. That's the red paint for me sealing them, so that it won't be tempted to push off this edge. Had some leftover cherry red gloss from another project, so I'm just shooting the little pucks that are going to help hold in the trailer to seal them up. Drilling the through bolt for the pin. I'm still drilling though. There you go. All right, 1, 3 to go. Numbers 3 and 4. So the quick pins are now installed. Now we're going to drill some pilot holes into these wood pins and then attach these to the stud box that's right here. May need to make a spacer to make sure it clamps correctly with a piece of 3/8 ply or something. Cutting the spacers. That's illegal in the state of OSHA.
How about this?
Go ahead. Yikes, dude. Good luck.
There you go.
Whatever works. Alright, so now, let's see how it looks. These are the screws we're going to install, by the way.
How do you think? 2 or just 1?
As long as this red thing is straight up and down is the most important thing, I think. And can't swabble around. It looks like that bracket's all out of whack, and there's a gap in front of the 2x4. This one, it's super tight up. Bizarre. Bracket damage.
I don't know.
Anyways, yeah, 2 looks good.
No, just one.
And one behind there on the lower side. Yeah. Okay. You want me to paint those red to match? Alright, so we just testing the drill bit size to see if there's still enough grip from the threads, and it looks like there's going to be plenty of grab. Good. Installing the color match spacers.
Do you want 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom, or 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top? I think 2 on the top.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. Because there's already one on the bottom in the form of the pin. Using this to size, it's a 2x4 box frame, so she's setting this here to mimic the exact thickness of the 2x4. Make sure you drill a slightly crooked hole and that your chuck is not tight.
Okay, I want to put them in there before I drill the other one because that piece moved.
Yep. I'm guessing 10 millimeter maybe. Here you go.
Oh, is that the right size? Yep.
What size?
10.
Haha!
I need
A
3/4.
short 3/4 10?
Yep, this one.
You mean 3/8?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Since we're not cutting anymore.
Off to an excellent skilled start.
Are you recording me?
Oh yeah. Every second. Don't drill your fingers, man. It's popping through. Lower. There. Nope, it just dropped.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, well. Drill it through more. Okay. Scary. Yeah, the other piece is slightly cockeyed. That's good. We need to get washers, I think.
It hasn't washed your head.
Ah, barely. Bigger washer so don't split. That feels and looks solid. Okay. Bianca's dangerous. What'd you lose? Oh.
doesn't feel sturdy.
That's structural lags, man. They're awesome. Your arm burning yet?
Yep.
Yeah, those tools are heavy. No, I know. My arm was burning. I was taking those brackets off earlier.
Oh, that's weak.
Ha 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 ha. All right.
These front ones. I guess I'll just go in this hole right here.
Nice.
No one needs to know that it was reused.
Well, now everybody does.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
And we don't need any spacer plates on these because the trailer's wonky and it favors the front. Closer.
Like that?
Sure, I guess. Looks kind of weird.
Thanks. Next time I'll make sure to dry a little face with the screws.
Excellent. Here we go. One done in the front. Last one.
If I don't fall.
Don't fall and kill yourself. We haven't even tested the trailer. After that, it's fine.
Ah, thanks.
Drill's right here.
Thank you.
She's gonna freehand it because she's awesome, I guess.
Well, the bottom one I can see right there.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
Come on.
Last two. You have energy to drive them?
Yep.
Could you imagine back in the day driving it by hand?
Yeah, no thank you. Well, I guess that one's gonna be a little bit.
No, it's fine. It's pressing over here. All right. Now you can't even move the whole structure at all. Like it's now totally one with the trailer, completely. Awesome. High five, Bia.
Plan.
Okay, I got the boss's permission. So, I have an idea. It seems really, really strong front back, but there's not necessarily any side-to-side stuff outside of boxing in this fender. Probably going to be enough, but I love overbuilding things. So, my idea is take a D-ring, bolt it through here, then on top as well. Then get a turnbuckle that spans D-ring here, and tighten it, which will give a nice triangular tightness, pulling this side towards the center of the trailer. And I can do that on each side, one on each side, and I think that'll help a lot. This bracket used to be holding the feet for when this trailer was foldable, but that's all been welded and removed, so it's now a solid trailer. Inside the back of the trailer, looking at the very back. So that's where our taillights are going to have to go. We haven't put any insulation on it at all because we're going to have to cut some squares in, pass some wires through, do some stuff like that. It won't pass inspection to give us a VIN number and a license plate if we just use those magnetic tow lights, so we can't do that. We actually have to bolt them to the frame somehow. So we're going to probably have to end up getting a new light set just because, well, I shattered ours when I flipped the trailer up with the tractor. Awesome.